Shalom. First, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Dash. Here it is. I'm back out here again another Friday, 8:30, going straight into September, man. You know, this year is almost over with. You know, we about to cruise right into 2025. You know, so you can't say time is, like they say, time waits for no one, right? And it's true. You know, time waits on no one. That's why you got to seek the Most High early. Yahweh Shai early. Just that quick, man. You can be in full Jacob's trouble. You know, martial law declared. You know, all of the above. You know, kind of crashing. Who knows? But we're gonna get into a lesson as usual. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here today. We're not gonna say I'm not gonna be long. You know, end up going regular time. You know, but who knows what today? You know what's gonna hold for the day. So let's get into it. It's Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this and show yourselves men. So yeah, you gotta show yourself man when you come into this truth. You know, just being a man is good. Because the Most High, He's in the congregation of men. How it's up, man. He's dealing with men. He's not dealing with boys. You know, boys are hiding, afraid to come out and do the work. You know, the Lord's not dealing with that. You know, they afraid, too embarrassed. You know, what mama gonna say, what the wife gonna say, girlfriend, what they gonna think about me. None of that shit matters, man. So you have to show yourself that you're a man, that you don't give a damn what anybody say or think about you, man. All you gotta have the attitude is that I'm here to do the will of my Father, just like Yahweh Shai said, man. Roughly paraphrasing. You know, he said he's here to do the business. You got to be in that same mindset. To bring it again to my mind, oh, you transgressors. Yeah, you transgressors, man. Transgressors of the law, statutes, and commandments, and the ordinances and the statutes, man, that was given to the nation of Israel on Sinai. So you have to show yourself worthy of being approved. This faggot rolling around hitting the block. You know, so you transgressors of the law. You know, if you transgressing the law, you need to stop. You know? Verse 9, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Yeah, so there's no one with the one you call Yahweh. And it said there's nobody like him either. Buddha don't compare. Allah don't compare. Muhammad don't compare. However, how many gods, you know, those East Indians have. You know, and even Jesus don't compare. Nothing compares to the power of the whole universe, the world, the whole galaxy. Yahweh, man. His name is Yahweh. He is. You know, and there's nothing like him. None. I don't care how many idols you create. You know, you get you some figurines or you carve you some out of wood and People claim that's a god, but it's not. You know, it's just a dumb idol. You know, the idol you have to sit it in a corner. You got to put flowers and candles all around it. You know, if it starts to rust, fade, you have to clean it up. You know, polish it up. You know, if it's wood, you got to repaint it. But with the Most High, you don't get none of that, man. He's a living, breathing power, man. He says declaring the end from the beginning. From the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. So he declared the end from the beginning. And one of the ends he declared is that America, known as Babylon, is going to be destroyed, nuked off the face of the earth, man. You know, he declared that Esau, Edom, so-called white man, he's going to take that last plunge, man, that last fall. He says, saying, my counsel shall stand, meaning counsel, his advice shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So he's gonna do whatever hell he wanna do, is what he's saying. If he wanna get rid of America or anybody else involved, man, he's gonna do his pleasure, man. And you can't do anything about it. You can't pray about it, you know? You can't change prophecy. It's already set in stone. You know, and one of his pleasure is getting rid of America. Babylon. They were a whore that sit on many waters, man. This place produces nothing but filth and sodomites, might I add. Let's go on. It's Isaiah 43 and 11. Behold, all his fellows shall be ashamed, and the workmen, they are of men. Let them all be gathered together. Oh, so like that's verse 44. Let me go to 43. Chapter 43. This is Isaiah 43 and 11. I am Yahweh, and beside me there is no Savior. Yeah, so here's the Most High saying, man, he's numero uno. You know, he's the man right chill. Put it in layman's terms. You gotta have a little bit of fun with this, man. You can't be a hard ass and the truth. Everything's so straight to the point. You know, there's a time for that, and then there's a time to have a little bit of fun with it. But it's all truth and all business still. So outside of the Most High Yahweh and His Son, there's no other way to salvation, man. To get to salvation, you got to go through His Son first. There's no other way around it. There's no back door. There's no hidden tunnel to the kingdom of heaven, man. You got to go talk to the man, and that man is His Son. Now let's get 45 to steady drill the point. So there's no Mother Earth that can save you. Not King Neptune that can help you out in your time of trouble, man. Who can help you from your cleanse? I'm gonna say it again. Calamity. I got it today. It's one of them words you can't think about it. You just gotta say it. So yeah. King Neptune or Zeus can't help you during your times of trouble. You know, it's only the Most High, man. Man, let me see if I can find that precept. It's been a while since I've been over. I think it's in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been over it. Nah, it ain't. What I was looking for is the Most High says, hey, calling Jacob a worm, man, because a worm is defenseless. And he calling you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans worms. Because you have no defense out here but him. But he's saying how he pretty much would take care of Jacob, man. Bro, prepare. I'm gonna see if I can find that precept. It's not gonna let me rest until I find it. The spirit. So like, give me a couple minutes here. Yep. Here it is. Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, the men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So that's the only one who could help the nation of Israel, man. Trump can't do it. Kamala can't do it. The Democratic Party sure hell can't do it. Or the Republican Party. There's only our true power that can help the nation of Israel, man. None else. Not the ancestors, because you let us talk about ancestors. The ancestors can't bail you out of trouble, man. And all hell start breaking loose. You know? There's only one power you can call on. And it sure as hell ain't good. It ain't Amun Ra, Seti, or whatever they call it, Anubis. None of them. They're all dumb idols, man. They're not living powers. Let's go to verse 6. Matter of fact, let's go to 7. I just finished that off. Verse 7, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Lord's in control of everything. He creates the good and the evil. Want to know why there's evil in the earth? Because the Most High is doing it. There ain't nothing that goes down on this planet all over the world that he doesn't know about it or he put the order out to do it. The Most High, he's not helpless, man. But these Christians like you to believe, want you to believe that he's so helpless and that his son is such a pushover. You can just do whatever the hell you want. And, you know, the Most High and the Son are just sitting up in the heaven, just powerless, man. That's what the Christian church have you to believe. this Renaissance Christianity, you got you thinking, oh, the Lord, his hands are tied. You know, he just don't know what to do with his creation, man. His creation just out of control. He don't know what to do with it. That ain't the case. The Lord just said he creates the evil too. So everybody's a puppet. You're doing the bidding of the Most High, Yahweh Shah, no matter what. He said, who has resisted his will? No one. Pharaoh found that out. Pharaoh, got his heart hardened, man. The Lord, made Pharaoh just fucking, just a stubborn hard ass, man, and hardened his heart so he could destroy him. And so that same power is still alive today and still orchestrating things. He's orchestrating World War III, the economic collapse. He's reason these people out here, there's a bunch of fruit pops out here, man. And that's just a small glimpse of what he's doing. Let's go to 2nd Esdras 6:1. This 2nd Esdras 6:1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew. So this is the beginning, before anything was even created. The Lord, he declared the end from the beginning, going back to Isaiah. He already had in mind how he was going to destroy this place. Who knows how long it took the Most High to decide to even create the earth? Who knows how long he's been alive, man? It said, you can go back to Genesis, where it said he created, I believe that Genesis 1 on down, 1 and on down. But when did he decide to even come up with the earth? How long was he alive before he got in his mind to create everything himself? So you're dealing with a, like I said, almighty power, man. Omnipotent. You can't put the Most High in a box. He's outside the box completely. Yeah, he teaches us his ways in these scriptures. He gives us a glimpse. But he goes and tell you in Isaiah 55 that your thoughts are not his thoughts. Your ways is not his ways, man. So he's pretty much saying he's above the way you think or where you can even understand, man. He even called the people on the earth grasshoppers. You have a power calling you a worm, a grasshopper compared to him, man. And then you get our people on this sign want to throw a fit. Why the Lord do this? Why the Lord doing that? Why he letting this go on? Scripture says, don't seek out things above your strength. That's way above your pay grade, man. Your puny human mind can't understand the ways of the Lord. You know, you better off playing with a yo-yo than trying to question the Most High. Playing with some marbles, like back in the old days. Get you some marbles and some jacks or something, and stay in your damn place. Let's keep on with that second address. It says, before it thundered and lightning, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were up, and ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that no sin were turned, before they were sealed, that they have gathered faith for a treasure. So the Lord saying, before all these things was even done, even thought of, let's go on. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. The Lord, for all this shit he thought of. And once he finally did it, it was done by him alone. You know, he's the grand architect. You know, I even sit back and just look at my dog sometimes. You know, the way he was created, man. You know, I marvel at that. You know how the body is. You know, like how is this thing walking with four legs all at the same time, simultaneously, man? Not tripping each other up. You know, he ain't falling down. You know, from his bark to the damn fur on him, man. I sit there and marvel at the Most High's creation, man. Just on a simple level. Like how do you even come up with something like that, man? That's why the Most High said he's alone and there's no other power with him. You know, even down to the damn bark of the dog, man. Where do you even think of something like that? And you people want to serve each other. You want to fulfill your own lust. Or are you scared of another man? Or are you fucking serious, man? Here's a power that created death, man. You know? Death was created by him. And you afraid of, you know, some old dread-headed nigga, man, running around with a raggedy ass gun. Some old machete carrying, you know, northern tribe, man. Some old wetback, man. Or even afraid of the so-called white man, damn devil. The one you need to be fearing, you people don't fear. But you're afraid of a man, what a man can do to you, man. You know, it don't make no damn sense. It says, and through none other. So the Lord said he didn't need help with this creation, you know, with the earth, different planets, stars, the oceans, the lands. He said he didn't need help coming up with this, man. He got it on his own. This was his idea. It says, by me also they shall be ended, and by none other. So he said, with all this you seen, he's gonna end it all. And he's the only person that's gonna do it. Now we know he's not gonna destroy the whole earth. But the things he wants destroyed is gonna be destroyed by him and nobody else. You know, but he's gonna use key players to do it. Russia, China, NATO and the EU, Iran, North Korea. He's gonna use all them to turn on America, man. And they're gonna shoot those nuclear ICBM missiles on this place. You know, and don't forget the land of Israel too. They're gonna get nuked too, man. As soon as they take their asses over into Iran, they're gonna be in a world of trouble. You know, so they can't stop if they wanted to. But the Lord got them doing his will, man. And like I just said in Isaiah, he's gonna do his pleasure, man. And he's orchestrating the whole thing. You know, the Rothschilds think they the ultimate puppet masters. But the Most High got them tricked. He got them doing his bidding. You know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. You know, they sit up and worship Satan. They just don't know Satan is getting his instructions from the one you call God, man. So it's all one big trick bag. The Lord got it all figured out, man. It's all actuary for him to win. The game is rigged. The tables are tilted, man. You know, he never loses. Never. Let's go to Isaiah 55. And he always gets his man or woman. Always. It's Isaiah 55 and 10. Let me make sure I got it right. Go up to verse 8. I can bring that up. This is Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. So you wondering why would he create all this and destroy it, man? He just made it clear to you, you ain't on his level. You don't understand him. You know, why would he create something like this and then destroy it? Because he can. You're gonna tell the potter, you know, how his base should look. While he's sculpting it. No, you're gonna let him do his thing. In the same way with the Most High, man. let's go to verse 11, 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So this word don't go out void. No matter somebody listening or not, it doesn't go out void. And some of the word is that this place gonna be destroyed, man. This good old place, US of A, America, is gonna be ashes. Gonna be nothing left standing here, man. This is gonna be one of the largest deserts in the world. I always talking about, oh, turn that place into a parking lot. In the Middle East, they always talking about this is when that Iraq, Afghanistan war was hot. They was like, oh, just send a nuke over there. You Americans talking about just turn it into a glass parking lot. So it's funny how the Lord's gonna turn this place into a parking lot, man. One big empty desert. So you're gonna get what you asked for, man. But little do you know, it's gonna be right here on the shores of America. So the end's been declared from the beginning. The word then went out. But the people on this song, they don't get their shit together, get right, and repent. You're gonna be food for the birds, man. Because a lot of you now are gonna get buried when all this start popping off. A lot of you Israelites are gonna be just in the streets, man, with your eyes wide open, looking up at the sky, man, face down in some dirt. A lot of you gonna be killed right here in America. Why the hell I got these hives? What the hell I get into? But a lot of y'all gonna be on the shores of America. We even make it to the missiles. Because a lot of you now are gonna make it to the missiles. Now you're gonna be killed in Jacob's trouble, the economy collapse, the cyber attack that's supposed to be coming. I was listening to some video the other day where they was talking about this lady. I forget, she's a part of some commission up in Washington, but they're talking about you need to have food and water for 30 days. Because they just might have the lights out for that long. And I'm like, 30 days? Could you imagine on day 4 what it's gonna look like out here in these streets? Hell, New Orleans, day 1 is already bad. You can just check the hurricane footage, the previous hurricanes, how these niggas act. Could you imagine 4 days, no emergency services, no lights, no food? I would be surprised the whole damn city be on fire, man. Can you imagine 30 days with no electricity, no utilities, man? These niggas lose their mind in 2 hours, man, with nothing to eat. All I can tell you, you better have some guns and some ammo and lots of it. So yeah, they like I was saying, they hyping Is Russia gonna do a cyber attack during the election? You know, somehow they're gonna put it on a run. But they got to go on a run for some reason. We all know why, you know, through the scriptures. It's prophecy, but they just got to get into a run. You know, they got to throw Russia in there. And you know, and after I don't know, 5, 7 days with no food and no water, you're gonna believe anything at that point. You're gonna be damn near delirious, out of your mind, with no food, no water, man. So you can't go 3 days without water. Once the lights finally come back on, you gonna accept anything, and they're gonna have the nice narrative for you too. It was Russian Trump supporters that took down the grid, and you American people gonna eat it alive, man. You are going to just go for the okie doke again. You know, but scripture said we know in part, so we prophesy in part. You know, just because they hyping up a cyber attack don't mean they're gonna actually go through with it, but they sure as hell been talking about it a lot lately. And even Klaus Schwab saying it's gonna make COVID look small in comparison once he turn the lights off. You know, it's gonna be a doggy dog world out here. And so we already know how these people on these signs get down. They wild and crazy now. Just imagine no cops. And they already acting a fool now with cops. There's gonna be a lot of death in these streets, man. That's why I refuse to live in the city. A bunch of animals in the city, man. I live on a better side, so to speak, but with no food, no water, it's gonna bring out the worst in people. I don't give a damn what side of the neighborhood you live in. Somebody who ain't ate in days, you know, you might as well be talking to a hungry lion, man. You know, they're gonna be very unstable. And if they think you even got a can of sardines or a can of tuna in your pantry, man, they're gonna take your head off for it. Especially if you come walking up on them, you smelling like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because you know your senses get real good when you haven't had nothing to eat in a while. You can smell everything. Food tastes better. And you gonna crack that can of pork and beans open, and they're gonna smell it from across the street, man. They're gonna turn into a pack of wild wolves on you, and your ass gonna be lunch meat. So that's the importance of having the Most High on your side, man, and His Son. That's why I'm out here, week in, week out, because I already know what's to come. And don't let them put, troops on the streets. Oh man, you're really talking about a lot of killing then. You know, the scriptures speak about how the troops gonna come in like madmen, sparing none, taking you out of your houses, spoiling your goods, and putting a bullet in the back of your head, man. Especially the people on this sign right here. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, man. If you see some troops coming to your doorstep, me, they not coming to save the day. This won't be like the movies when you see the military and everybody get all happy, get a nice warm feeling, get patriotic. It's gonna be the complete opposite. When you see the NATO troops, UN troops on the streets of America, they coming to straight kill, man. So you can go outside the door you want to and try to salute or get your yellow ribbon. It's just gonna turn to straight blood, man. It's gonna be red when they done with it. Let's go on. This is Romans. Romans 9 and 19. Matter of fact, let me get something else. This is Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? So who cares you don't believe the words that's coming out of the Bible or these prophecies? Who cares you don't believe the Lord's men that's coming out here on these streets, men like myself, all over the world? Is that going to change anything? Does it stop prophecy? No. So who cares if you don't believe what I'm saying? But with these people today, seeing is believing, and you soon gonna find out the hard way. Because believe me, we entering some serious times right now. Between now and January, who knows what the Democrats and the Republicans got playing for you people, man. Both of them been on it together. And you're gonna run in line and go vote when they both the left wing and right wing. This the same wings on the same bird, man. They up there having a good time with each other, having a big party up in Washington, and then they get on TV like they fighting or they working against each other. You kind of opened my eyes to that was Jiro Salente. He's on YouTube, and he said how he used to work in politics up in New York. And he's like they all get on TV like they don't like each other, like they hate each other guts. But when the camera go off, they fucking going having golf with each other, going to the bar, drinking together. I was like, whoa, really? So it's one big Hollywood production up there in Washington. Man. What's the other guy? I forget his name, but he put on a good show, man. Trey Gowdy. He was hot for a moment. Talking all this talk. What is he doing now? Not a damn thing, man. Same thing with Ted Cruz, man. All these people, paid for it, man. But they sure put on a good act. And the Republicans, they put on a good front. Like they're gonna get some things done. But the border's still wide open though, right? They went down on the border with a good show, all those governors. And then the damn thing changed, man. So all you people are being fooled, man. Getting led right into martial law. You're getting led right into the New World Order. So this man has a plan, and he speaks about in Job of his enterprise, which is that new world order, and all these politicians up there in Washington, and your local thugs. It's just one big joke, man, on the people. Just one big sick joke. When they all got a hand and get you people ready for the slaughter, man. What is it, like 50 senators or something like that? Got sat phones or something like that. So when the lights go out, you mean to tell me they don't know what's coming? They'll give you the heads up, but they'll throw a little tidbits out there, news articles, but they're not gonna tell you straight up, hey, do this, do that, this coming. No, they're not gonna do that because they need you to be caught up in the hysteria, man. The fear. When you're at your most vulnerable point, that's when they're gonna come in with that new legislation, man. The RFID microchip, man, the mark of the beast. Once they wipe out all your bank accounts, your 401ks, crash the market, then they got you, man. The bankers got you. And you people gonna fall for it. Right for it every time. Every single time. Let's go to second Esdras 15. Let's go to verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord. So the Lord put these words in my mouth, man, to tell you what's coming. You can take heed or not. I don't even care. Don't think for a moment that I'm going home and crying and getting on my knees praying. Don't think that for a second. I'm out here what you call CYA. I took heed to the warnings. So whether you get it or not, I could care less. Now, if you come up and you want to know something, yeah, you can dialogue, depending on what spirit you coming in. But as far as you people on this sign right here, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 2/3 to be exact, you dead meat, man. Unless you repent. If you ain't willing to do that, then, like the scripture say, you're gonna be laying even with the ground, and you're gonna have some Czechoslovakian troop standing over you, with that rifle in your face, man. Or are you getting stuck with a bayonet, man? Who knows what the Lord got in store? Who knows, man? But one thing I do know, I don't know exactly how each and every person's death's gonna play out, but I do know death is guaranteed. If martial law don't get it, Rex 84 don't get you. If you don't get in a FEMA camp and get tortured to death, the missile's gonna get you, man. You can count on that. I just brought up the precept where it said the words don't go out void. Let's get a little bit more. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Yeah, the words in the Bible, faithful and true, man. This ain't no fairy tale book. This ain't a Goosebump series. This ain't some love novel, man. I'll take that back to a certain extent. But this ain't with Fabio in it. You know, it's a little bit of love in here. I take that back. It's a lot. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee." So you have the incredulity of whether you believe this or not. Your disbelief, unbelief of what I'm saying, man. It don't bother me. It does not bother me. Not one bit. Because one thing's for sure, somebody's gonna be right and somebody's gonna be wrong at the end of the day. He says that speak against thee. So yeah, you're speaking against me. I don't worry about it at all, man. I'm not losing any sleep of what anybody thinks or says about me. But what I am losing sleep is that damn dog barking at night. That's guaranteed there. That's the only way I'm losing sleep is that damn dog barking. And he been barking back to back 2 nights straight. So I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood for foolishness. It says, verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Yeah, so you Israelites, you've been very unfaithful. You've been cheating on the Most High. The other gods, you know, and so he's going to put your ass to death. But the scriptures say, hey, the Most High, he's jealous. He's a jealous power. And to him, you like a woman cheating on him. And there's nothing more that can get a man worked up when he find out his woman's cheating on him, man. You're pouring all your love, you're doing this, that, and for this woman, this, that, and the third, taking her out, treating her right, you know. And come to find out she cheating on you, you're gonna lose your damn mind. So the Lord, he likens the nation of Israel the same way. And might I add, some men end up killing their women, man. I just watched a video last night where a guy down in Florida blew his ex-wife head off, man. He had a new boyfriend, killed him too. So if a mortal man can get that upset when his woman leaves, what you think the creator of the whole earth, what he feels like? Now imagine that. He already killing a lot of you dumb niggas anyway, daily. But he gonna get you on a mass scale here soon, man. He going for record breaking numbers here soon. You gonna have to call Guinness's the many people he gonna put to death. So here we are. We just waiting for prophecy to fulfill, man. So we get the hell out of here. It's gonna hurt a lot of people though. Especially you tribes on the sign. A lot of y'all gonna. The Lord is going to fuck you over, man. I can't put it any nicer than that. He's going to steamroll you. He's going to steamroll you one good last time, man. This is the last time he's gonna, put you to death, man. He's gonna show up You know how they say in the black church, you know, God showed up and showed out. Oh yeah, He gonna show out. He's going to show out on y'all. You know, He is gonna act. I mean, he gonna get down. You know, and He said, "Hey, what precept was that? I just brought that out last week. But He said He's gonna mock at your calamity, man. He's gonna mock you when all this is going down and happening. You know, and the sun is right with it too, man. You can't leave the sun out. The one you call ignorantly called Jesus. He's gonna be right there with his pops, man, looking at you, probably high fiving one another, man. You know, they have a grand old time, you know, and you gonna have this men prophets doing the same thing, man, laughing at you people, looking out my blinds, seeing you in the street fighting to the death over a damn possum, man, or a raccoon that you trying to catch and eat because you ain't had nothing to eat in 8, 9 days, man. You know, so it's gonna get real ugly, man. It's gonna be real cruel out here. So if you outside this truth, but you ain't got the protection of the Most High, Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, you better get your hunting game up. You better learn how to fish, learn how to hunt. Or if you got the money, you need to get the hell out the U.S. because it's gonna go down in the U.S. Guaranteed. You know, you like, oh, I hear what you're saying. I don't think that's for me. You might get a chance, a better chance of surviving in another country, man. But if you stay here in America, you done. You know, you should check out what the elite are doing, man. They hightailing out of America, and they bunkers all over the world. I think even Zuckerberg bought his own island over there off the shores of over there in Hawaii, man, and got this. I forget how many millions of dollars he spent on this bunker. You know, because he knows what's coming. But you go talk to your average knucklehead American citizen, all they want to do is talk about the Saints. You know, talk about the preseason. And these people are gearing up for nuclear war, man. The Russians ain't talking about no damn football, man. It's real in Russia right now. They in full wartime and a war economy. You know, but your average, U.S. citizen just want to have a good time. Want to check out a new restaurant. You know, so that's why the wicked elite just sit back and just laugh and shake their head at America, man. You know, they know it's done. Who was I forget the amount. Was it 1%? See if I can go back and Google it. You know, when they raised the taxes, I think it was like 1% or something, and I'm not gonna botch the story up. I'm gonna have to brush up back on it again. Been a while since I heard it. But here it is. You're getting like 35% of your shit taxed, man. And nobody doing a damn thing about it. Steadily taxed. And so the elite just sit back and say, hey, we can tax them to death. You know, we could put drag queens in their kids' classrooms. We can open the border wide open. They won't do nothing. So the next phase is to turn the lights out. You know, get the impact lockdown. Nobody's bucking up against them, so they gonna keep doing whatever they want to do. But yeah, man, these are the end times of this place. America's done. And good old Trump can't save it, man. He's in on it too. So it don't matter who get in the office in Washington. They all on the banker's payroll, man. They all bought and paid for it. So you can get an idiot like Kamala in there. It won't even make a difference, man. It's still gonna come out the same way. So now it's all about self-preservation now, man. That's what it's all about. Saving your damn self. And that's what this is all about. What I'm doing. Saving myself, man. You know, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, man. This is it for the night. What time is it? Let me see. 6:46. Yeah, it's getting about that time. For the animals come out. Hey, before I get out of here, you know, I put this video was edifying. You know, another camp day coming at you. And stay focused, man. Look at the news articles, stay in the news. Because between now and January, going into 2025, man, it's gonna be a hell of a show. Is what the elite keep broadcasting. You know, they are saying it's about to get very, very wild out here. From shock and awe. So you have to be wary of the counsel of the wicked. You know, the scriptures say, watch and pray. So as a man of the Lord, you're supposed to be watching the news articles, watching the news, you know, and filtering it all through the scriptures, man. You can't be a watchman and you don't know what the hell is going on in your area, man. But let me get out of here before I go into a rant. And before I get out of here, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakadash. Shalom.